Hello on guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support, guys. Let's jump right into this. Listen. A few days ago, we found out the situation with Wynter Smith, 2-year-old Lansing, Michigan, Tyler, that was found dead in the alley at the hands of the ex-boyfriend of her mother, 26-year-old Rashad Trice. Now, I did several videos on this topic, gave my opinion. You guys gave your opinion in the comments section. Supposedly, like I said, there's going to be a release of this police video. It's going to have a lot of telltale signs of, you know, what happened. And I'll be covering that as well, which should be coming up tomorrow. But today, well, last night rather, another news article about this man, or this boy rather, has come out, and it explains a lot. So him sitting up there tight-lipped when everybody was having this this search for this child seems futile, because all the stars are lining up and all the facts are coming together of why a young black male could do such a heinous crime to someone that looks like him. That's a cute baby. You guys know it. Sweet little girl. Regardless of the situation, she did not deserve that. Guys, I'm going to play this news excerpt, and this thing flew in the rear. I just seen this, and I got to drop it on y'all because this is an excellent conversational thing for us to talk about. Watch this, and we're going to come back and roast this dude. Let's get it.
Hearts breaking across the states as we grieve the death of a baby girl nearly a week after little Wynter Cole Smith was kidnapped and murdered. We are learning more disturbing new details about the man suspected in her killing. 7 Action News has obtained a police report stating Rashad Trice also threatened to kill Wynter's father years ago. Good evening, I'm Simon Shaquette. The report details an incident from 2021. Wynter's mom reportedly called police saying Rashad Trice pushed her while she was holding her baby. The story spirals from there, and tonight 7 Action News reporter Sarah Michaels is joining us with new details. We're learning from its report and its potential impact on Trice's current case.
In this police report foiled by 7 Action News, we're learning that Rashad Trice's alleged violence against 2-year-old Wynter Cole Smith did not begin this past week. It allegedly began when Wynter was just 3 months old.
If you look at this Monroe case, it screams off the page that it's almost identical to the current case.
Longtime prosecutor and defense attorney Todd Flood tells me that because of the similarities between this 2021 report and Rashad Trice's current case, the prosecution will be able to cite this police report in court.
They'll bring that case in to show that this man acts with a common scheme and plan. And there's, no lack of mistake. He knew what he was doing.
According to this report, in May of 2021, Wynter Cole Smith's mom, Samari Cole, had been dating Rashad Malik Trice for about a month when she called police for help. The report says the two were fighting about Wynter's father, and Trice was, quote, jealous for some reason and was upset with the father to the point where he threatened to kill him. It says that Cole was holding Wynter when Trice got in her face and started filming Cole. He threw Cole's phone across the room and pushed her when she tried to retrieve it, forcing her to fall into a lamp.
Because you saw that grin on his face in his mugshot. He wasn't scared.
Wynter's grandmother, Sharon Eddings, noted in her interviews with 7 Action News that Trice's violence was a pattern. Trice is currently being charged with kidnapping, and kidnapping resulting in death for Wynter Cole Smith's disappearance. This 2021 report shows that during this incident, Trice ran from police, and Cole told police she was afraid Trice was going to come back for her, and that she was afraid Trice would go to Wynter's dad's house to create more problems. 2 years later, it seems Trice's violence has continued. Now Eddings and the family are asking for the maximum sentence.
It's different when it's a child. How can you attack a 2-year-old?
This hits all the criteria for a death penalty case.
Flood tells me that if there was a checklist for what a death penalty requires, Trice's case would hit every single check mark. It's worth noting that the last death penalty execution in Michigan was in 1938.
If you see like a little sparkle or something, or just something beautiful. Just know that that's Wynter because that's who she was.
Reporting for 7 Action News.
There it is. There it is. Did I call it or not? Did I call it, ladies and gentlemen? This right here was an act of pure jealousy. This dude right here, Rashad Trice, is trash. Trash. Knew it from the jump. It's the same type of MO. And I'm not talking about the stuff where they say somebody's an abuser and they build a pattern. Listen, I grew up in the hood. I know niggas. Yeah, I said the word in this video. This is typical nigga shit. And let me tell you something about that word real quick. That is a lifestyle. It's turned into a lifestyle. It used to be a definition by color. Nowadays, anybody can be a nigga. All you got to do is be ignorant, lack self-respect, and lack humanity against your fellow man, no matter what color he is. Act like you don't care. Can't take any type of criticism. Never admit you're wrong. This guy right here is a mess. Species name, Africanus tubalcanus. That's him, the sellout. A lot of people always want to run around here and talk about people being sellouts and stuff. I hear them in the comment section. Oh, you talk too crazy about black people. So what? I'm black. I can talk about them. This needs to be addressed. This needs to be fixed. This is not who we are. You want in recreation, a baby girl at that. That baby had no fight in her for you, just as a mother had no fight in you where she had to stab you with a knife. Comes always down to this. I've been in these situations, so I know. Sometimes you'll meet a guy, the girl already got a baby, guys feel jealous. Guys feel jealous. This happened in May 2021. She wasn't even pregnant. She was dating this clown for a month. And now you ready to kill the dad? Why? Because dad had something he didn't share with her. And that's a child, something born between two people coming together in the physical realm. Whether it's through passion or not, he felt left out. He can't compete with that. Now he got a baby, nothing changed, and he still went off. From what I've heard of Wynter's father, he was a positive dude. He was supposed to be in college, doing the right thing in life, where this guy running the streets and trying to make his own way. Jealousy. It has no place in society, and it definitely ain't got no place with us. We've been through a lot to make enemies of ourselves. And I'm being serious. This baby should still be here. That girl should not have been beat on. This guy right here, instead of strangling somebody else, he should have hung it up a long time ago. That's the problem I got. You got issues within yourself. Ain't nobody else the enemy but you. Look in the mirror and fix it. Seriously. Let's get right down to this. You pushed this girl when she had the 3-month baby in her arms of another man that came before you. She still gave you a shot. See, men think crazy where women don't think like we do. Remember I said we got to stop putting the male and female mind together and think we run on the same unison line. We don't. Testosterone is the majority hormone in their body. It creates a different thought dynamic. That's why there's equality when men and women come together. That creates the balance. Men don't think like women. Women don't think like men. When we do have that, we got to offset an imbalance. Look at the world now. Look at the narratives they pushing on us and our children. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm hot over this. This man basically killed this baby because he hated the dad. What kind of sick mind do you have to do that to somebody as innocent as Wynter Smith was? And I don't mean to yell in this one, but I knew it. I know. I've been around this type of dude before. Prison, otherwise, the streets, I've been around this type of dude. Been around it. A month in, you get into a fight with her and you want to kill the man that ain't got nothing to do with you? Man, what kind of mindset do we have? Some of us. Jealous. You throwing the phone out of hand. Listen, if I got to do all that and play myself out and look stupid in front of the girl and I'm trying to win her heart, I'm getting out of there. Chalk one up for the game. I'm getting out of there. I don't understand how we deal with each other. A month after you got there, you fighting on this girl. Man, that is... Now, I'm going to tell you something. The mother, I don't know how she was. And you know, I got to jump on both sides of the fence and cover both sides. Why would you have a baby by a guy that threatened to kill the father of your oldest child? See, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people out here think a baby and make you, all of a sudden, you have a baby and all of a sudden this golden aura comes over you and all the bad you want to do and then did goes away. It gives you a sense of responsibility and it gives you this. It don't work like that. You got to fix you. Regardless of what comes here that you made or had delivered, you got to pull yourself up. Seriously, you killed her because you hated her father, because you couldn't compete with him. This guy is a fucking clown. They talking about they ain't had the death penalty since 1938. If they don't kill this motherfucker here, you know it's some bullshit. You know it's some bullshit. For real. This right here is an enemy of everyone. And it's a lot of them out here like this. Got a child's brain. I bet if you laid him down and gave him an autopsy and opened his skull and pulled his brain out, it's the size of a fucking walnut. Because that's the size of his thought pattern. Can't get out of his own way. A lot of people, a lot of men, see, men are thinkers. You know what I'm saying? And when they're not thinkers, they're what? Barbarians and brutes. When you go in the army, I remember this when I took the test. You get the lowest score on the test, they either make you a cook or you can go to the front line and be infantry. Hear me? Ask my vets that's out there. A lot of times, people that was in infantry scored the lowest on that ASVAB test. We ain't going to hold back on that neither. Now, some of them was voluntary, wanted to go out there, but it is what it is. He has the mind of a brute. People like this carry the bag. They don't carry the whip. He don't have a good mind. And he damn sure didn't have a good heart. And look what happened. Guys, we're going to come back tomorrow and talk about this with this police video footage that they're supposed to be showing on the news. And I'll be back at it again. But guys, I called it. I called it. You was jealous of the father because you couldn't compete with him and you took it out on the baby. That woman ran out the house. A lot of people say, oh, why did she run out the house? Remember, he stabbed her and he sexually violated her. So she ran out the house in her head thinking he would never hurt the children. Because remember, his aggression was always towards her, even though he threatened the father. Those are two adults he threatened. Nobody in their right mind thinks somebody would do something to a kid because maybe he never abused Wynter before. So in a way, self-preservation, she ran. You can say what you want. I understand it. My thing is, I don't see how you, after May 2021, he was still around. That's the only issue I got with it. I mean, because I mean, it is what it is. But you threatening to kill a man you don't know like that because the baby, that means every time he seen that baby, he saw that man. So when he left and he took the baby, I'll get her. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, said they was arguing over money. It might have been over child support. What if my man, the older father, is paying his child support or he doesn't pay child support, but Rashad Trice has to? That's another dynamic you got to look at. It create animosity inside people. This man got gunfire going off in his head and he got violent storms in his heart. This was bound to happen sooner or later. It might not have been Wynter. It could have been this woman. Either way, he should have been the fuck out of there. I hope they throw everything that's possible at this dude. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a goddamn disgrace that we do each other like this. I'll see you in the next video.